Go.
Go!
All right, here we are.
Woo!
It's the end of the year list, the New Year's.
It is. It's our year in
My
review,
brother made
guys.
me a list of all the movies we saw in our scores.
We saw so many movies, guys. So I'm just going to kind of guide us through this a little bit. I got a ton of stats to go through and all that, but this is our year in review.
You didn't put both of ours on here.
No. You don't need to know.
All right.
You don't need to know what my rating was. That'll compromise you. No, I'm kidding. So holy shit, we saw 54 movies, guys, this year.
Last year. Yeah.
No, we saw 30 last year.
Last year is like 3 days ago.
Oh, so. No, you're right. Sorry. For the year of 2024.
Yeah.
Let's be
all right.
more accurate. So
how are we going to go through this? We're going through the worst, the best, the ugliest,
we're going to do that, but first I got some
appealing
stats to rattle off first.
All right.
So
rattle them off.
So out of all the ratings, you know how it goes, guys, 1 through 10. We're
5's average.
5 is average. For the number 1 ratings that we gave out, he gave out 3, I gave out 1. Only 1.
Madame Web.
Yep.
I'm sure.
For sure. You gave out 7 2s.
7 2s.
That's more than last year. Last year was 6.
Okay.
I gave out 4.
Okay.
We each gave out 5 3s. You gave out 4 4s, and I gave out 2 4s. We each gave out 6 5s.
Oh.
So that's kind of like a right in the middle.
Yeah,
I didn't actually think that, but what else we got? You gave out 2 6s. I gave out 5.
Wow.
You gave out 10 7s.
10 7s.
Yeah, and I gave out 11.
Oh, wow.
You gave out...
The same mall cops that I was
They
parking.
love us.
He's coming right to park next to us. You're shit.
You gave out 10 8s.
Yeah?
I gave out 13.
She's literally parking right.
Cool.
Okay, anyway,
keep talk to us. Oh, this is great. Okay.
Every time. Like we're hoodlums.
She's kind of cute. Oh, anyway, you gave out 6 9s. I gave out 5.
Yeah.
You gave out 1 10, and I gave out 2.
Okay.
So for a total number of points, you gave out 295, I gave out 338. Your average score was 5.46. That's above average, though.
Yeah.
You know, you're the critic here, like between the two of us.
I feel like I'm probably more negative than you for sure. So.
Yeah, and then or whatever, and I gave out, my average was 6.25. That was my average rating. You gave the most scores you gave were 7s and 10s. Mine were 8s. You gave out the least number of 10s, and for me the least number was 1.
Gotcha.
So our number of ratings that we agreed on was 26 out of 54, which is 48%. So
Holy
that's
shit.
pretty good. Last year was a little bit above 50. So
okay.
Not too crazy.
That actually, looking at those stats, is like, wow, that's about as critical of a season as you could get. Like,
there's a lot. Yeah, I feel good about it.
I feel like an actual movie critic now.
Yeah, right. So the biggest rating difference we had was 4. Now this only happened twice last year. It happened 4 times this year. Dune Part 2, were 4 points below me. Love Lies Bleeding, same thing. Alien Romulus and Blink twice. You were just like, fuck those movies. Like that's what he was just not having it, guys. So I scored higher than you on 22 movies, and you scored higher than me on 7 movies. So you know,
I'm negative.
It's about a third off, or whatever. So another thing, an update of the channel, guys. Last year I looked it up. We ended the year out. At least our 100th video, which was the first video of last year or 2024. We had 57 subs.
Yeah.
We closed out 2024 with 280.
Yeah.
So that's a 491%
Anyone
increase,
who subscribed last year.
So thank you so much for joining us and taking the time.
Maybe we're getting somewhere, maybe.
I mean, so that feels good. That's good. That's a very reassuring thing, and it feels good. It's validating.
It feels good to grow.
What we're doing is valuable and all that.
People to talk to in the comments and stuff.
Yeah, and so last year we had, I guess, 99 videos, right?
Yeah.
This year we had 163.
Gotcha.
Actually, that'd be 164.
Mostly due to our onslaught of retro gaming at the end.
Well, yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
I put out a video every single day for 50 days in a row.
Straight, guys. And it got a shit ton of
we
stuff.
Still had movies in there on top of those. And on Christmas and Christmas Eve, I but multiple retro ones.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, for sure.
I spent so many 100 hours editing stuff this last year.
Dude,
But, yeah,
just
anyway.
a busybody over here.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna get to some questions, and then we're gonna
Right.
yeah,
We'll wrap
here we
it
go.
up.
So, I got 20 questions here, and they're gonna go like this. So, what movie on that list do you think had the actually had the best story?
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh my
For
goodness.
me,
I
I
should have
think-
looked at this ahead of time.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was telling you. But for me, I'll tell you what I thought, and you might
go for
agree. I thought Horizon American Saga had such a because the story is so vast and it has so many
I just
parts
saw that
to
one,
it.
yeah.
That had the best story by far to me, and it was a 10 out of 10. for
After
us.
rolling through these,
What do you got?
I like 3 of them. I think, well, actually 4. Cuckoo is really innovative.
Yeah,
Strange Darling, I really like that
that
too.
had a good.
Dave Vara is I love that movie.
That's such a big.
But I think I'll agree. Horizon and American Saga.
Okay.
I think it's because there's 12 stories in there.
They're literally,
and they're all
it's-
tied together.
and they're all converging, and
they
they're
all seem
good
realistic.
stories. Every one of them is this beautiful little chapter.
They all seem really realistic too. Like that's plausible type shit. So, all right.
Okay, so
What's the
next
next one?
question. Which movie has the best action sequence?
Ooh.
I can tell you what I got, but I don't want to be biased.
No, go for it.
I thought Argyle had the most amazing.
Oh, that's
The fuck ass-
ice skating and shit.
Dude, that was so over the top for me that you can't, like, I've never seen that level of cinematography out of any action scene ever.
It was good.
It's so corny, but like it was really well done. That and then the gun kata dancing shit after that.
Sure.
And the multicolored smoke patterns. I was like,
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare had a lot of action, but it was like so lame.
yeah.
It was all like-
and it was one-sided. Nobody gets hurt. I
Yeah.
will say, Thad Castle stabbing the shit out of people
was sweet.
was like
Furiosa had a lot of good action.
It did,
Had
it did.
a lot of good action.
the best action sequence, though.
Yeah. Man.
I know. There's 54 movies.
You know what? This is going to sound stupid, but
War.
honest to goodness, I think, I just went through this, I looked at them all. I think it's fucking Craven. When he goes full Terminator.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And he shoulder checks that van and all kinds of shit happens.
Yeah, that was a
amazing.
crazy
That was
sequence.
such a good. It
Yeah.
got my blood pumping.
Yeah.
A lot of these didn't. I was thinking like Land of Bad. I was like, that
had a
did,
ton,
but it was
too.
like
Ton of.
you knew Craven wasn't going to get fucked up.
No,
you
it's
thought
true.
these guys were.
It was very Terminator.
All right.
Okay, next movie. Our next category. What was the funniest movie you saw?
Ooh.
There's a lot there.
What do you got?
For me, it was a toss-up, but I finally settled on it was going to be Lisa Frankenstein. For me, but it's not quite as funny in its own way as Am I Racist? That was a fucking funny movie.
So, do you mean
That's a hard one
Do you
for me.
mean that I laughed the most while watching, or that I actually thought was the funniest?
Either one. I clarified from the last year's questions. I had to make that clear because
Okay, because honestly, I
That
think
could
the
be-
fucking funniest movie,
oh no.
Am I Racist, was awesome. I
Yeah.
laughed a ton, but I think I literally laughed more at Taro. Like while we were
that's
watching
fine.
it,
Yeah.
like how we
Not
added up
meant to
numbers
be.
of everyone.
Yeah,
For
oh,
real.
dude, for sure. That was funny.
That was such. I laughed so hard because we had the theater to ourselves, so I didn't have to like hide it.
Yeah.
I just like, this is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. So yeah.
Cool. All right.
Say
Yeah,
that.
that's great. Okay. Question number 4. What was the most emotional movie you thought?
Ooh.
For me, that was A Real Pain for sure.
Yeah, that one was, but I think that there was a different one on there for me.
There's a couple, and
why was a real pain?
What?
Why?
Oh, because it was all the stress. Like I felt like I was on that tour with all these emotional people,
I
and
almost forgot we watched The Watchers.
totally just that's the kind of movie it was, guys.
Most emotional.
We could skip it and come back to it.
I just went through them all.
Some of them just aren't. You can just. But like. Even a movie like Devara or whatever, like that had all kind or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's options.
Let's cycle back.
Okay, what's the most stressful movie you watched? For me, it
either-
was also A Real Pain.
Okay.
That was a very.
It was either
stressful
Land
movie.
of Bad.
Oh
or,
yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. I think we've seen a lot of ones that were
There's a
super
few.
stressful.
I think Ezra was another one that pissed me off with how stressful
Yeah.
it was, because you're just like, what are you doing, dude?
I think honestly Land of Bad because
Okay.
it
was
man,
stressful.
it was in a good way, but like once his fucking buddy gets popped off
a
and
good
like all
choice.
this stuff and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's so
the
horrible.
hopelessness.
They're waiting to get bombed to death and all this, like everything. It's the end ramps up so fast and you're just like, ugh.
And you're literally like
The
teetering your ass
in
on the chair.
The man
You're
in
like,
the chair position gets swapped out and,
Yeah,
and you're like,
that's a good
no.
call.
Like, oh god, because fucking Russell Crowe's character knew what the hell was going on. And
yeah.
anyway, next.
Cool. All right. Moving ahead, what is the most irritating movie that you saw? I put Trap. That fucking movie pissed me
I'm
off.
gonna say I saw the TV glow.
Oh, there you go.
I could not fucking. Ugh. The acting, just the dialogue, the kid. Oh, I hate that movie. That should be a 1. I was thinking about that.
We can go back and amend that later. We'll get to that later.
Okay,
That's another
next.
question. Okay, what movie had the best twist? I think we can both agree on that one.
Best twist. Oh, Strange Darling.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Definitely.
That was such
We
a
can't
good-
spoil it. So no
Yep.
spoilers. But
No
that was
fucking
probably
way.
the most unexpected twist I've ever seen in a movie ever.
Yeah, like completely blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Most predictable movie.
Oh geez, Tarot probably. But hold on.
No, I have the
Damn web.
reasons why I picked these ones.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other. I didn't decide yet, but I have Speak No Evil
Yeah.
because
The trailer.
the trailer was in order and it
Yeah.
showed all the major scenes, and then
know what?
I thought
To be
Venom
tr-
was also super.
Yeah.
fucking
To be
predictable.
honest,
there's a couple
I
of
think
other
there's like
10 of them on there.
15 or so. I know. Monster Summer. Fuck that movie.
Was it predictable?
Totally.
Yeah.
You know what?
You want to write
I'm
it
just
down?
gonna say a 10-way tie.
10-way tie.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get specific on that
Okay.
one.
10-way
Next.
tie.
Yeah.
What movie was the most forgettable? Which is another 10 on there. There's a few on there that
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
there's a
oh, we
bunch.
saw a vaccine. Oh, I forgot we saw.
I'm gonna say the one. Where is it? The Watchers. I totally forgot about that one. Like completely. He read all the movies on the drive over here,
Yeah.
and I was like,
He's like, oh,
huh.
well,
no,
I forgot we
I didn't
saw
even
that.
remember that you said that.
right.
'Cause I was like at a
exactly.
stoplight or
It's so
whatever.
forgettable. I said Godzilla XCOM
Yeah, okay.
because it was so fucking dumb, and
That's just
I
cookie
was
cutter
Like, it was
movie.
just there's nothing there to even make me.
Right.
I was like, what memories do I even have of it? And then I'm like, none. Like
There was like that one girl.
no, all I think of is stupid
changing his tooth.
That's the one thing, and then the stupid spine whip, and then that's
No.
it. That's all I got. Maybe lava slavery.
They
Kongs.
destroyed Rio de Janeiro. I don't know.
I
Some
don't
things
remember
happened.
that though. See, that's
What
all
happened in The Watchers? What fucking movie was that even?
That's the one where they're in the woods in that bunker and they have to
Oh,
sit there. Yeah, like I remember way more of that
Okay.
garbagey.
Well, I
shit.
just forgot that movie even existed.
I mean,
so-
it goes on the list.
Right.
Okay.
So Watchers.
What movie exceeded your expectations the most?
Ooh, what do you got?
I have Red 1 and Abigail. Those both fucking. Red 1 was way different than I ever imagined it was. It was
Yes.
way higher. It was punching way above its weight. And Abigail
I'm with you
also was just kind of like.
I think that Red One, Abigail, and Fly Me to the Moon so far.
Oh, sure.
They're really close. I guess I didn't have expectations for some of these. Yeah, I'll go with Abigail for sure. Because
You want to do Abigail?
I went into that
Okay.
one thinking threes,
Oh, dude, and then it just.
and it's like one of my favorite movies of the year. So
Yeah, you definitely.
flip flop.
You did.
All right.
Which one succeeded expectations the most? Which
What does
one
that mean?
let you down?
Oh, well, one let me down the
Seceded.
most.
Yeah, for me, it was Y2K. That let me down a lot.
Yeah.
And my secondary one was, I think The Fall Guy was just not as good as I thought it was going to be.
I'll give you that.
But Y2K was like, I thought it was going to be all about the fucking murder horror aspect of it, and it was just drama. Like, what happened there? So,
Yeah.
There's other ones on there, though. I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking at them real quick. Man. Well, I knew Trap was gonna suck.
right? I mean, there's a lot of them that, it's always the low ratings that are
You
like,
know what? I'll say, actually, to be honest,
what?
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I mean, I still give it a 7. It was like a sympathy 7. I think
Yeah.
it's probably really a 5 or a 6. But because I was so attached to the first 3 movies, like those are great fucking movies, and I feel like they really, really dropped the ball on part 4.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got?
Next one. Which one deserves more attention?
Ooh.
I said Wicked Little Letters.
Oh, Wicked Little Letters is great. Yeah,
I didn't hear anything about it after that.
I didn't either.
That's one of my favorite movies of the entire year. It might be, it's up there like at the top, and I didn't give it a 10, but it's like a masterpiece. So
Sure. Man, I don't know. A lot of these are so. You know what? I'm gonna say actually Horizon.
Oh, sure.
Because not enough fucking people went and saw it, so they had to postpone part 2, even though it was already filmed and made. And it's still not out, and I'm craving to see it. This is supposed to be a 4-part movie.
Yeah, we did.
And
we were like, we only have to wait a month, and
that's my only 10,
out.
right? That's my only 10 for the year.
Yeah, that is.
That's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
And like, no one saw it, no one's talking about it, so.
Okay, so the next category, question number 13, will be, who is your favorite character out of all of the characters? I know there's a lot.
Ooh.
Mine was your monster, the monster.
Yeah.
He's fucking
That was
awesome.
pretty good.
He was, he got me. But there's so many other good ones, but I don't know, he got me.
Mine is either Abigail or Devara, I think, from what I just looked through.
Sure. Probably, well, what character in Abigail?
Abigail.
Yeah, she was pretty good. She was an awesome performance and everything.
I'm gonna go with Devara.
Okay.
Devara's, it's actually Devara.
But, yeah, it is.
He's such a cool thing.
He is,
and his son. I'm gonna package them together.
Sure, it's the same actor. I mean,
yep.
So
what a cool story.
Yeah. Okay.
Worst character.
Worst character.
Who's the worst? I already know it. Who's yours?
Old Lady Exposition.
She's in 5 movies though. 5-way tie.
No, the one from Imaginary. That particular.
Oh,
one.
Imaginary.
The Imaginary. Yeah, right. 5-way tie. No, you're right. Because we created a whole category of character called Old Lady Exposition, but the OG Old Lady Exposition.
There needs to be a one on there right now. Write it now.
What is it?
What's the worst Old Lady Exposition? Because every year they come up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my worst character is that douchey kid from Tarot.
Oh wait, there's a
smoking the vape that. Remember
Tarot,
the stupid kid who's
the kid who
is Spider-Man's best buddy.
I'm trying to think. Is he the one that's trying to?
He's like, who?
Oh,
remember?
Jesus.
And he survives at the end of Tarot and all.
Yeah,
I hate him.
You know what I just remembered?
I
also remember what was the movie? Hold on, I gotta. The teenager that would try to corrupt the fucking young girl in that one movie where, that's not even real drugs, those are my meds or whatever. Remember that shit?
Not really.
Oh my god. He was terrible. We were like, his
one
casting.
Movie, yeah.
I called him a knockoff character from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I don't even remember it.
What movie
That's how
was
forgettable that is.
Yeah, okay, we're moving on. Who's your favorite villain?
Oof.
For me, it was straight up Count Orlok.
I can see that.
From Nosferatu. You can't.
You know who else sucked? Is that character from Beetlejuice. The serial killer.
He did suck.
He sucked.
Oh, I forgot about him. What a
best villain. Oh man.
Your favorite villain.
Favorite villain. This is hard.
I know. There's a lot of good ones, but at the same time.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. The entire family from Horizon. That whole fucking outlaw family.
Yeah.
The whole family. The oldest brother, probably the best, because he was fucking instilled fear. Just the way he dressed and walked, he talked like fucking.
Not just him, but his
mom, the whole crew.
They were like the old world Fratellis.
Yes.
And you're like, shit. And mom is the boss, and she's the matriarch, and all the kids are just bastard asshole fucking killing machines. Yeah. But they're complicated characters. Okay. Honorable movie mention, because after this we're gonna do best and worst. So
sure,
not your best, not your worst. For me, I have a hard time with honorable mention. Mine is gonna probably be Wicked Little Letters. I think that movie is amazing. Or Land of Bad. I think that movie also deserves a lot more credit. Like, I don't know what happened. That was such a legendary movie for an actual war movie. I felt like that's one of the best war movies, modern war movies.
I'm not sure if I understand the question.
So it's gonna be not your best movie, but like a
mid
Yeah, like something
Seriously?
that's like in between, like it stuck out for you, but isn't the best movie, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Honorable mention.
I'm gonna say between Killer's Game and Fly Me to the Moon.
Yeah.
I think I like Killer's Game a little bit more. Not by much, but I think that
That
they're
is a
both.
good game.
It was just really fucking fun,
Yeah.
and I liked all the
was.
characters,
Yep.
and it was like a big video game to me, and I liked that a lot.
So I like the interplay romance and shit too.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
characters. I like
Yeah.
the love story, sped up real quick montage. Yep, they're in love, and you're like, I bought it. I
Yeah,
totally fucking
totally.
bought it, and we're
So-
done, and we've got past it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start out with the worst movie of the year.
Madame Web.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I don't know. You got other ones on there.
I know. I was thinking Monster
Monster
Summer
Summer
pissed me off.
is such a fucking drab, boring fucking.
You know what though? Here's the thing. I laughed a ton at Madame Web. Me
Okay.
and you had such a good time
That was one of
laughing
my-
at how stupid and shitty it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't laugh hardly at all at Monster Summer, and it was just a miserable, awful experience.
Monster
and I hate
Summer?
It. Yes.
All right. Cool. All right.
What's yours again?
Mine was Madame Web.
Madame Web. Gotcha. Okay.
I didn't rate Monster Summer. I gave that a 3, actually, which I might have to amend. Okay.
All right.
What is the best movie of the year for you? Doesn't have to be a 10, just the best movie of the year.
Doesn't have
My
to be a 10.
favorite movie for me, I should say that it shouldn't be best movie. Oh, its favorite in parentheses was Lisa Frankenstein.
Yeah, I knew that. We've talked
haven't-
about that.
I haven't
considerably.
gotten over that movie yet. I don't know why. It's such a fun trip back into the 80s, guys. It was such a great experience, and the cool thing was you surprised me. That was the first time I've ever been surprised.
Where we went into a movie.
And he's like,
that's
keep your
why it's
head
so
down.
bright. The goddamn. Here, I'm
Your
gonna change.
mirror.
Yeah, I'm changing
Change
the
the
mirror, so
mirror.
it's just. So the sun's not even there. There you go. Oh man.
Yeah, because it was in my eye too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm gonna actually just straight up say Horizon. Because I'm so craving of the next one.
Yep.
Like I'm like, come on. You know, I bought it on Blu-ray. I've seen it like 3 times now. It's really long to be watching more than once a year, but I have. So yeah. Okay. What's
Okay,
next?
and the last one, or there's 2 more. What movie would you amend the rating of?
Ooh.
And I don't even have.
I
have not
think-
filled that out.
I think for sure right here. I saw the TV Glow as a 1. I hate that movie. That movie.
Yeah.
It's like when your baby, you know, you're changing the diaper and he pisses in your face.
Yeah, and
what that is like.
You can't see, and then you put your hand in the shit, and
Or
you're
something.
smearing it all over.
Yeah, it's awful.
I'm trying to think of what I don't even know, man.
It's fucking terrible.
I'm not sure what I would do. I didn't think about this enough. I might just say that. Where is it?
You said a 3. You gave a 3 to.
Yeah, what was I talking about?
I don't remember now.
I'd have to go back onto my list here.
Yeah.
I gave a 3. I saw the TV Glow was bad. The Watchers was bad.
Watchers was terrible
That
too.
was fucking awful.
You've seen a lot of bad movies, man. Holy
So
shit.
many. I
Holy
think Monster
shit.
Summer. I might change
Monster
that.
Summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate
Go
that
down to
movie.
a 2.
I might. Yeah.
All right. Matt, you got one more question?
Yep. What was your favorite movie review?
Oh, review.
That we did.
Oh. Wow. There's
So mine
quite a
was-
few.
Right, and mine was.
Looking.
I thought Imaginary was the funniest fucking shit ever.
Yeah.
Because that's where Old Lady Exposition came out of. But I will say, Madame Web was really close.
We were the only ones there, so it was so easy to just laugh and talk shit during the movie. But during the movie review, I don't know, one that I look back on that I laughed at because of how negative I am. I'm gonna say Alien Romulus. Fucking S and
You were
stupid.
dude. You were so like not having it.
But rewatching it, I laughed at my own stubborn assholeness. I just kept laughing because
It's priceless,
Yeah.
When
When I edited it, I was like, oh, you.
So we do
fucking-
have to backtrack. Do you have a most emotional movie that you felt? I mean, it could be something even
you
like.
know what? White Bird.
Yes, good call.
White Bird was. It
Yeah, that was
pulled at the
heartbreaking.
old heartstrings quite a bit.
Good choice. Good choice.
It was. It kind of sucker punches you a couple good times.
It does. It does. The whole process of. I mean, we said the middle was long and kind of drawn out, but like it needed to be there, and then like you're building this.
But that was the beautiful part.
It was.
It was long and drawn out, but it was the beautiful part of the movie.
It was
the rest is like horrific stuff. And then my new added one is
worst lady expo.
Lady exposition. Every year we're gonna have this because it seems every year there's multiple. There's got to be 7 movies that have
that
this time.
person in it, and that's definitely.
Mine is gonna go to the one from Tarot.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. By the way, my worst
Tarot, The Watchers. She's in both of them, and she's old lady exposition in both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Because
she
just like blah 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 blah, and then for some reason she's like, I'm not gonna see you, and then she's like, okay, I will, and then
okay, I will,
and then at the end she's like, all you have to do to defeat him is this. Well, why didn't you fucking do it a million years ago?
For real.
And then she just randomly has 5 swords stuck in her back. You don't even get to see it.
Yeah, that was the most pitiful death.
Worst character though, his name is Jacob Battalion. I just remembered, and he's Ned in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Worst character of the whole fucking year is that character.
You heard it here first,
He's
guys.
He's so stupid. He's so like not a real person.
Not a real person.
Watch our Tarot review, because fuck that dude.
Yeah,
so
it was awful. Well, anyway, that concludes our little foray here, our little survey and our recap.
In movies 2024.
Guys, thanks for being here with us.
Joining us.
All of you new subscribers, you guys really kicked it up this year, and we appreciate all the comments, all of you guys doing that and keeping it real and whatnot, and getting feedback too on
now the
all
sun's
elements.
setting in the background.
Yep. No, it's rising. It's rising. We got a whole year ahead of us.
It doesn't rise at 4 p.m.
They don't know that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. It's really 4 a.m.
But anyway, shout out to all you guys, and thank you for being with us. And
shout out to Grand Cinema Hinckley, because it's directly in between where me and my brother live.
We spent a lot of time there.
It's a 2.5 hour drive to either of our houses.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it's family
directly
owned.
in the middle. Yeah, it seems like it. They have really good food. If you're ever in the area, go visit there.
Shout out to Marcus in
Duluth.
In Duluth.
And in St. Louis Park.
And St. Louis Park. Fantastic.
Fuck you to AMC. You're way too expensive. I hate you.
AMC.
The only reason we go here is because sometimes
we have to.
Because traffic and stuff. This is only
timing.
like a 5-minute drive. Yeah.
Shout out to the local. In St. Louis Park, also right next to the theater. What a great place to get your food and then go. Yeah. And then go see a movie. I mean, honestly.
For sure.
What else? I mean, is there anyone else? Shout out to Mom, our number one fan.
Number one fan. Oh,
there you go.
No matter what I do, I can't.
You can't. We're. Anyway, guys, there we go.
We'll just stop right there. Okay.
Those parking lot police are gonna get us.
I know.
What are you, drunk?
Yeah. Shout out to basically everything.
Yep.
Sony for the camera. No, I don't know. Just mostly to anyone who watches any of this shit.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys.
We just like to talk about stuff. We literally do. We like to talk about movies. We like to talk about games.
Yep.
I think if you want to hang out with us and listen to us talk about it, we appreciate it.
Try to branch out a little bit with some other. We discussed
start reviewing
like food reviews when we go to a restaurant and stuff.
No, I'm gonna review a lot of toilet paper though.
Yes,
that's my true passion.
Have like a whole set list of.
I've always told him. I said, that's how you determine if a company is good to work for.
It's the quality.
The quality of the toilet paper that they give their employees that are in the bathrooms.
Is it shitty?
Yeah,
paper thin? If
you get shit on your hands by fucking wiping. Anyway,
that's keeping it real, guys.
We're gonna talk to you later.
Yeah, guys. Thank you for everything, and we'll cheers to a whole nother year of more reviews.
Here's
and
to 2025 being
more fun.
Yeah.
So peace out, guys.
See ya.